Vancouver.
This right here, what we're experiencing right here, right now, is primetime grilling season.
You know, this is so funny.
Primetime grilling season.
Because most guys, and I will stereotype because I think it is more of a male thing, but most guys, any season really, like anytime the weather's doing anything, yeah, you know what, looks like good grilling season.
Hey, you know what? Here's the thing though. It's almost like television. There's always stuff on, but then there's prime time.
So then there's like the Super Bowl.
This is prime time. Angie Quaale is an award-winning grill master from BC, and she's here with some of her top tips to help you get more out of the grill. Good morning, Angie.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're good. Angie, are you barbecuing right now? Do you barbecue all the time? What's on the grill?
Yes, 24/7, Nat. I barbecue constantly. No, there's nothing on the grill this moment. Mm-hmm. However, there is still some scraps left from last night.
Do you like to barbecue? Do you ever barbecue breakfast?
I have barbecued breakfast for sure. I mean, bacon is its own food group at our house, so we do a lot of breakfast on the grill for sure.
Drew wants to move in with you. The moment you said that, his eyes totally lit up.
I know.
I think I'm a little bit in love with Angie.
Well, and this is the thing. I mean, Angie, traditionally barbecue is man's world.
Well, who says that? I guess just they love an open flame, right? But I think it's time for the girls to get a little more into it and take back the tongs.
Speaking for, I'm sure, a lot of women everywhere, it's this thing that we have where we think is the moment we touch the barbecue, it's going to blow up. Because it's gas, and you turn on gas, and you light a match, and it's crazy. I will prepare the stuff to go on the barbecue. I do not want to barbecue.
Well, you know, you need to lose that fear, I think. Nothing bad will happen to you if you barbecue. Worst thing that can happen is I've seen somebody start the propane way too early and then go to light the barbecue, and there's a bit of a pop when the lid jumps off the barbecue because there's too much propane on the inside of the grill. Mm-hmm. So you could, risk losing an eyebrow, I suppose. But
there's been a little, I'll admit to a little bit of singeing going on at our place. BC's Queen of the Barbecue, Angie Quaale, with us. Okay, let's get into some of the most common mistakes that we make when we're grilling, Angie.
Well, I think like you guys were talking about earlier, Nat, people are afraid of the flame. So they cook over really high heat and try and do it instantly. So, they incinerate their chicken or they get ribs that look like they've been cremated before they serve them. And, turn down the heat. Mm-hmm. And one of the biggest mistakes people make, I think, is they sauce way too early. Barbecue sauce has a lot of sugar in it, and so they'll put the sauce on their chicken or on their pork chops, and then it burns. Well, sauce later in the process, and you'll have a much better result at the end.
So what's the best way to do that then? So let's say, okay, so you've got a chicken breast out on the grill. You're putting it to – so when you say lower heat, are you talking like medium-low?
Sure. So you can start your chicken breast over fairly high heat to get that really great grill caramelization.
Okay.
And then when you get those really great grill marks the first time and you flip your chicken over, that's when you want to turn down the temperature so it can cook all the way through.
So after the first flip, then you turn the heat down. And then is that when you put the sauce on the top of that one side of the breast?
You can add the sauce then if you're not planning on flipping it again. Because when you flip it again, all that sauce will get down into the grill and you'll have a bit of a flare-up. And you just really want to sauce it for the last few minutes of cooking because all you're trying to do is get the sauce to stick to the meat, right?
I've been doing everything wrong for my entire life.
Well, you bring some beer over and I'll give you a chicken lesson.
Okay.
Angie Quaale is with us this morning. She is BC's official queen of the barbecue. Is there a way to test the doneness of meat, particularly chicken, because that's my problem, without a thermometer?
No, buy a meat thermometer. They're not expensive. You could stick a knife in it and try and see if the juices are running clear. Mm-hmm. But really, for under $15, you can get a meat thermometer, and that'll serve you so well.
Okay, I don't know. I have meat thermometers. I lose them. Then I go to do chicken, and then it's either, I'm like, God, it's running pink. That can't be good. And I'm going to get the salmonella.
Yeah, raw chicken's never a good thing.
No.
How do you feel about Bobby Flay?
I have a huge crush on Bobby.
Oh, my God. You and me both, Angie. Okay, so I've been obsessed with Bobby's new cookbook, Burger, Shakes, and Fries, which has come out this summer. And Bobby's thing is he doesn't put anything in the burger. And I was one for adding, like, Montreal steak spice or chopping up onions and sometimes adding some oats and stuff like that to the actual burger patties when I make them up. He says that's basically glorified meatloaf. What's your theory, your working theory on the burger and how it should be made?
Well, I really prescribe to Bobby's school of burger thought. You know, I think he's onto something. I don't want to eat the oats and stuff in my burger, so I like to do just a really simple seasoning inside the meat, and then I make this little bit of butter. You know, you can make a compound butter, it's called, and I'll add some blue cheese and maybe some lemon zester, depending on the flavors I'm looking for, and I'll mix this up, and then I'll put the butter in the fridge and get it really hard, and then I'll cut a piece of butter, put that on the inside of my burger, like make a little hole with my finger, stick in that cold chunk of butter, and as the burger cooks, that butter melts and the flavor dissipates into the burger. It's awesome. But you don't want to overdo it. You know, Bobby's right. It is a glorified meatloaf.
You don't want to overdo it, otherwise you're going to need a defibrillator.
Well, that comes when you put the bacon on.
Oh, God, I am so hungry right now. Okay, it's the ladies-only event, Take Back the Tongs, with barbecue queen Angie Quaale. It's coming up on Wednesday, August 5th.
And as the burger cooks, that butter melts and the flavor dissipates into the burger. It's awesome. But you don't want to overdo it. You know, Bobby's right. It is a glorified meatloaf.
You don't want to overdo it, otherwise you're going to need a defibrillator.
Well, that comes when you put the bacon on.
Oh, God, I am so hungry right now. Okay, it's the ladies-only event, Take Back the Tongs, with barbecue queen Angie Quaale. It's coming up on Wednesday, August 5th. Again, ladies-only class. You can get more information on how to sign up for that at our website, virginradio.ca. Thanks a lot, Angie. Enjoy the rest of barbecue season.
Thanks a lot, you guys. Take care.
Breakfast with Nat and Joe in the morning.